Got the old girl all shined up. Just put some fresh ceramic on there because it's starting to wear off. Because usually when you go through car washes, that stuff washes the dirt right off, and yeah, dirt was starting to stick to it, not coming off just during a regular wash. So this is fresh ceramic. I needed to ceramic coat those wheels, but they are beautiful. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel, and don't forget my birthday is March 12th. So you know what that means. This is the final call, guys. 3,000 subscribers. We're like 100 away from 3,000. I want to reach 3,000 for my birthday, and I do plan on doing a giveaway around my birthday. So guys, make sure you subscribe for that, because I'm only doing a giveaway for my subscribers and Instagram followers. Okay, so in today's video, I've had many questions. Well, actually not many, not like a lot, but I've had a few questions to younger people and I think a few parents that said, are these cars a good first and daily driver car for like a 16-year-old that just got their license? And I'm going to show you the pros and cons to that. So there are two options with these cars. I mean, there's many options, but here's the two options that I recommend. I don't recommend the other ones. The other ones are Mach 1s and Terminator Cobras. Scratch those. Way too powerful and way too expensive if you're on a budget. So option one is the 3.8 liter V6, and there's a 3.9 liter in 2004, which is the last year of these cars. So there is a 3.9 and a 3.8, but there's not much horsepower difference really. There's really no difference. So that is the budget option. So the budget option is cheaper insurance, because V8 and V6 options do make a big difference on insurance. Not a big difference, but you're gonna pay extra for a V8. So 3.8 is a 6-cylinder. It's got like 190 to 180 horsepower, which is really slow, but it's, you know, you don't want, I guess if you don't want your kid going too fast, that's a good option, and it's good for gas mileage. And they are still, of course, a Mustang, and they still look good, and you can make them look good, and 3.8s can last forever. And I'm serious about that. I've seen them go for 300 to 200,000 miles with no problem, so they do go forever. Okay, so option two. If you figure your kid is safe, I mean, they're still not fast. The 4.6 2-valve Mustang, which is a base GT, no Cobra, no Mach 1, is 220 to 250 horsepower, which is faster than the 3.8, but it's still pretty sluggish for a V8, and you're not going to get far with it. You're not going to get far and fast with it, really. Of course, any car can go over 100 miles an hour. This can definitely get over 100 miles an hour stock. So it doesn't matter, any car is going to do that. The insurance is going to be higher because this is a V8, and these cars have a bad name with crashing into crowds, and I think the insurance companies kind of picked up on that. And so all the young idiots that don't know how to drive, thinking they know how to drive, and showing off and wrecking either into other cars or people. So yeah, that's why the insurance is up on these things, so you can think those idiots. But they are slow, they aren't the fastest, but the con is, or not the con, the pro is they sound amazing. I think this is the best sounding modern V8, and I do consider this modern because it's of course fuel injected. So this is the best sounding, in my opinion, besides the Coyote, the best sounding modern V8. And these things are extremely cheap to buy. You can pick these cars up to like $4,000 to $5,000 in decent shape, depending on where you live. And yeah, and that's for a V8. And you can probably pick up a V6 for like $3,000 to $2,000 for somewhat decent condition. They're not going to be perfect. People don't take care of 6-cylinders like they do V8s. That's one pro to V8. There's more V8s taken care of because they have more value. And also, the color of the car varies because the red is higher on insurance. I mean, that's probably for any car really, but red is definitely higher on insurance. So if you don't mind paying extra money, you want a red car, just letting you know, it costs extra. The gas mileage on the 4.6 2-valves are not hateful. They're not the best, they're not like a Prius, but they aren't terrible. They're actually pretty good for a V8. And these cars have a lot of customization. Like, there's a lot of things you can do to customize these. Several different bumpers you can buy. There's like the Roush, there's the 99 to 01 Cobra, there's the 03 to 04 Cobra, which is what I'm running. There's mini hoods, so many aftermarket options, so many different headlights, so many different taillights you can buy for these cars, so many different wheels. There's just so much they can get to these cars that you can customize and make it your own and make it unique. And that's what I love about these cars. There's so much you can do to them, and it's easy to work on. These things are stupid easy to work on. Like the newer Mustangs, it's a pain to get the bumpers off and the headlights off. We're out. And these cars' interiors are not the best quality. It's made out of cheap plastic, but they still aren't too bad. They look good, and interior parts aren't too hateful in these cars. So yeah, I do recommend these cars for first cars, but okay, one thing I want to say, it also depends on where you live for a daily driver. If you live up north where you get snow every year, these things do not handle in the snow. I can promise you that. I drove this thing in the snow and I was scared. I was about to park it and walk the rest of my way home. And that was like, would have been an hour walk. I was so tempted, but I managed to get home, almost slid off the road a few times. But these cars are awful in the snow. In the rain, they're not too bad, but they're not the best. I wouldn't recommend going on the highway in the rain, because they do like the hydroplane, because Mustangs, one of their biggest flaws, and this is for all Mustangs, or most of them, is the rear ends are so light, and that's why they kick out and hydroplane easier. But if you live down south where it stays warm all the time, yeah, you're going to be fine at daily this every single day. And I do say the V8s do last a long time too. I've seen one go for 270,000 miles and still kicking, still getting abused, and there's no rebuild neither. And when your kid, or if you are the kid that's graduating high school and we're in high school still, that's 16 years old, you can always keep this car. When you get a job, when you graduate, you can always build it like I did. This was my first car, and I didn't do much to it until I was 18 and started making my own money, and then it just blew up. I changed the interior, I put a new bumper, hood, wheels. I did a whole bunch of crap to this car, and just this year I put that supercharger on. Not this year. In 2020, I put that supercharger on during the summer, and yeah, I've done a lot, and I guess that's not too bad for being 20 years old and accomplishing this much. But this year, there's gonna be a lot more done, bags and all that stuff. So yeah, be ready for a good year for this car. So do I recommend a 99 to 04? I do. These are beautiful cars. They will last you forever if you take care of them, and they are beautiful. I mean, how can you hate that? Look at that. It's a beautiful car. Growing up into high school, it's a good high school car. So let me know, would you recommend this car for a first car, bone stock? And if so, give me your opinion on why it's a good first car. And if you are a parent, let me know that you're watching this, because I want to see how many people I help, because I love helping people. That's the main reason I'm doing this channel, is because I love helping people, I love entertaining people, and I love giving people advice. Like, I have 3 best modifications videos, because I kept changing my mind on different modifications, and I always love to help people and give them my opinions and all that good stuff. Alrighty guys, sorry the video is so quick. It's my girlfriend's birthday weekend, and my birthday weekend's coming up, so I'm trying to keep it short. But yeah, I figured I had some people ask me if these cars are first cars, and I do indeed say these are good first cars. If you're definitely an upcoming car enthusiast and your parents are car enthusiasts, that's cool. My pap's a car enthusiast, and he's going to help me get into one of these things. Alrighty guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.